Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Wyoming Blessed with Tish, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up, which is the like button. Go over there and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a video. Now, we used to be a mukbang channel and now we're not. We're more of a vlog channel. I wanted to definitely vlog my journey a lot more than I have been, but y'all are going to learn why I haven't. I apologize if you hear Poncho chewing on his bone. Y'all, day in the life with a Labrador. Let me tell you, they're either sleeping 24/7 or causing chaos. That's just what it is. So, y'all, today is my first day that I get soft foods. If y'all are a bariatric patient, you know the struggle. You know the struggles. I know y'all can see the weight loss in my face, because I can. Y'all, I got refried beans with a little itty bitty thing of sour cream and some cheese. We're gonna mix it up. This looks like frickin' heaven to me. Just saying. I have had a rough journey, y'all. Boy, have I had a rough journey. Oh. Y'all don't even know. You don't even know. Oh. I have some Taco Bell mild sauce too, but you're supposed to try one thing at a time. Make sure your pouch will tolerate it. Oh my gosh. And we're doing little itty bitty bites. To chew on something, even though there's not much to chew, is freaking heaven. So like I said, it has been a rough road. A traumatizing road. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's just, wow, y'all. I knew something wasn't right a couple days after surgery. I could feel that something wasn't right. I kept having this weird metallic medical taste in my mouth. And I was having abdominal pain. I had called my doctor twice to talk about it because things like I couldn't eat anything, y'all. Nothing sat well. And the pain and just I was miserable. I did not feel good. I felt like somebody just emptied my tank completely, which is normal in a sense, but this was like I couldn't even take a shower. I was too weak. And then the day before Thanksgiving, I started feeling okay. So I went to the store, walked around a little bit until I got this weird pain in my left side. And then we checked out and came home. But I was so proud of myself because I had gotten up, I had gotten out, I was doing good. Thanksgiving, I cooked a whole meal. You know, simple stuff. Like, let's be real. The mashed potatoes were microwaved. Mac and cheese was microwaved. Stuffing was stovetop. That kind of stuff. But I did make turkey and ham. Bear with me, y'all. I'm savoring these. And everything seemed to be okay. Later that night, I noticed when I was drinking water, it was kind of not, I'm going to try just a little. It was kind of not sitting okay. Like, it's like it wouldn't go down. It was weird. But I laid in bed, put a heating pad on my belly, and went to sleep. About 3:30 in the morning, I was awoken with severe pain. And I mean severe pain. Go, Poncho. Go. That I can't, like, it was painful. And then I got the urge to go in the bathroom. So I did. And lo and behold, there was blood. So I screamed for Carlos. I said, Carlos, come here, come here. And he come, and I showed him, and he knew right there and then, okay, this is not good. I said, I have to go to the hospital right now. So we went up to the hospital here. Y'all, these straight up dumbasses here twiddle their thumbs. I'm sitting in the waiting room in excruciating pain. Y'all, I have a high pain tolerance. Let me tell you what, and you're going to learn just how high. I have an extremely high pain tolerance. Childbirth 100% natural. And I was in labor 25 hours. I don't take pain meds for anything. I don't like the way they make me feel. And then all of a sudden, I start throwing up blood. And it just doesn't stop. And I kept saying, I feel like something's going to burst. I feel like something's going to burst. They contacted my surgeon in Utah. And he was on vacation. So I got referred to his colleague. And they wanted me there right there. They were like, okay, get her here, life flight her here. So here I am, looking to be life flighted. They send in the air med nurse to make sure that I would fit. Well, I was over the weight limit for the helicopter. Just barely, y'all. Fine, whatever. We have an airplane. She says, okay, we're going to fly you via airplane. Okay, fine, whatever. Y'all, I sit in that room for an hour and a half more, throwing up blood, and lots of it. Only for them to come in and go, well, you're being transferred via ambulance. And I said, excuse me? Yeah, you're being transferred via ambulance. They said they can't take you in the airplane. My sister-in-law here is a nurse and trained in like the life flight and all that, and the policies and weight limits, all that. She's like, you are not too big for the airplane. It's a freaking airplane. I said, so basically I'm going to die before I get there. I mean, y'all, I was throwing up very large amounts of blood. And I was crying because I was pissed. Why did she tell me I was going to be flown and then go out there and tell them something else? And our life flight here and life measures here, I think, depend a lot on financial things, which I have insurance, and obviously my max out of pocket is met. So, but whatever. So they said ambulance will be there here in 20-30 minutes. Y'all, it was over an hour. The doctor come in, and at this point, my very quiet husband is not so quiet. He is pissed. He says, are you guys going to take her? Either you are or I am. And she's like, well, da da da. You know, oh, he was so mad. And when my husband gets mad, when you've pushed him to that point, it's not a good thing. And here come the ambulance finally. They load me up. They're taking me. 2.5-hour drive. In excruciating pain, throwing up blood. About 15-20 minutes before we hit Salt Lake Regional Medical Center, which is where I had my surgery, we're going down Parley's Canyon, which is, it's downhill. So it pushes my stomach up. And I tell the paramedic, I feel a lot of pain in my chest. I feel a lot of pain in my chest, and I was in a lot of pain. And then they hit a bump, a good bump, because Utah roads suck. And I get so overly nauseous, y'all. The most nauseous I've ever gotten in my life. And I throw up, and very violently. And when I look down, y'all, this might be a TMI, so disclaimer. When I look down, there are huge, gigantic blood clots. And I mean huge. One's this, one's like this, you know, 4 very large ones and 1 small one. That's 5. These were sitting in my pouch that's the size of a large egg. No wonder why I was in so much pain. And once I threw them up, y'all, the pain stopped immediately. The nausea stopped immediately. And I just felt like the EMT's like not only is he flabbergasted by what just happened, but he's like, oh, the color came back in your face. And I'm like, I feel so much better. And so, you know, but we were at the hospital. With that hot sauce. Which is not hot. But, so they take me up to the 4th floor. I was on blood thinners, which some surgeons do, some don't. And the doctor come in and seen those. They kept those so he could see them. But he was more shocked by the fact that, I know you're going to hear my pouch talking. It was still, like, the blood was still soupy, and it shouldn't be an hour and a half after. He come in, they needed to do a scope, but they couldn't do it because I was on blood thinners, and it's too dangerous. So I needed to be off the blood thinners for 36 hours before they could do the scope, which would be the next morning. And they were not joking about like next morning. They come in bright and early. And I went in for the procedure. I did have a bleed where a vessel had been missed and was bleeding. And my body took blood thinners, very literal. So they fixed that, clipped it. I have 2 clips that are helping keep that till it heals completely. But I lost a lot of blood. But I didn't have to have a blood transfusion because apparently he said I must have had an impeccable reserve. But my potassium was very low. And so I spent 2 days in the hospital. They wouldn't release me till my potassium came up. And it did. My blood pressure does sit a little bit low right now. I have been drained, y'all. Let's be real. I have been traumatized. I do think I have a form of PTSD after that. It's a very scary situation to go through, but I'm very thankful that it wasn't worse than what it was. Had I not thrown those up, I would have been in the emergency surgery, and that would have been extremely life risky, being on blood thinners. I have been taken off the blood thinners. I've been taken off pretty much everything because they learned real quick, okay, when she said she was sensitive, she meant it. So we've just been at home. I've been home for 2 days. Just taking one day at a time. That's all I can do. I have a follow-up appointment tomorrow. Coda's making himself some lunch. And some follow-up blood work to make sure my hemoglobin's up where it needs to be, or getting higher. And that's just how it is. We did get news last night that a family friend who I babysit for years, him and his wife, he unfortunately passed away in a car accident. I babysit for them for 5 years. I've known them since I was probably 7. So, his daughter lives here, who I've always kept in touch with, always. I babysit her for many, many years. And I love her to death, and I love all of them, and pray for them. But it's just like, gosh, can this year just calm down? I don't know if you guys can tell by my hands and arms are much thinner. I feel like I'm melting away, but I did gain some weight from being in the hospital, which is probably from the fluids that they were giving me. And I'm finally back down to what I was before that. So hopefully the weight loss begins and continues. I have lost 29 pounds total. I'm sorry, I'm saying a lot. My brain doesn't quite fire as fast as it used to, but it will in time. So we found these little microwavable pot sticker things at Walmart. They're like mini, and Coda absolutely loves them. They look like pierogies, but they're pot stickers.
They have like a sweetness to them.
Yeah, see? It's got meat in it. So he likes them, and that's all that matters. So anyways, that's our update for now. Hopefully things continue to go well. Please, please, please pray for me, because I need to go back to work, and I need to just be okay. And I need to be here for my kid. So, but I love you all, and I hope that you have a fantastic week. I hope that you all had a good Thanksgiving, and I will see you back here next time. As always, stay warm and stay blessed. Bye, y'all.